September 11th, 2012, Benghazi, Libya. The American diplomatic compound is under a full-scale attack by dozens of heavily armed militants. Inside, amidst the chaos, the screams, and the explosions, one figure stands out, not for the weapon she carries, because she doesn't have one, but for the sheer force of her will. This is the story of a nurse who, in the face of unimaginable terror, showed a team of elite Navy SEALs the true meaning of command. Our story begins in the most unlikely of places, the quiet, sterile environment of a hospital emergency room. Here, a nurse named Heather is known for her calm demeanor and exceptional skill. She's the one you want by your side when things go wrong, the steady hand in a crisis. But little did she know, her skills were about to be tested in a way she could never have imagined. Far from the polished floors of the ER and in the dusty, war-torn streets of Benghazi, she wasn't a soldier. She wasn't a spy. She was a contract nurse, there to provide medical care. But on that fateful night, the line between caregiver and combatant blurred. As the attack raged on, a team of former Navy SEALs, part of the Global Response Staff, rushed to the scene. These were men forged in the fires of the world's most dangerous conflicts, the best of the best. They were trained to fight, to dominate, to win. But when they arrived, they found a battlefield unlike any they had ever seen. The compound was a chaotic mess of smoke, fire, and gunfire. The wounded were scattered, their cries for help lost in the din of battle. It was a situation that could overwhelm even the most seasoned warrior. The SEALs were ready to engage, to eliminate the threat. Their instinct was to fight their way through, but a new, more urgent mission quickly became clear, saving their own. And that's when they met Heather. In the middle of this hell on earth, she had transformed the makeshift clinic into a command center. She wasn't barking orders like a drill sergeant, but her voice cut through the chaos with a quiet authority that was impossible to ignore. She moved with a purpose that was both terrifying and awe-inspiring. To the battle-hardened SEALs, it was a sight to behold. They were used to being the ones in charge, the ones making the split-second decisions. Now, they were looking to a nurse for direction. As wounded men were brought in, Heather took control. Her triage was swift and brutal, a cold calculation of life and death. She assessed injuries with a glance, her hands moving with a practiced efficiency that defied the panic around her. She directed the SEALs, men who could dismantle a terrorist cell with their bare hands, with simple, direct commands. You hold this pressure point. You get me more bandages. Now. He's stable. Move to the next one. There was no time for hesitation, no room for emotion. She was a whirlwind of focused energy, a beacon of order in a world gone mad. The SEALs, accustomed to a clear chain of command, found themselves instinctively following hers. They became her hands, her legs, her instruments in the desperate fight to save lives. They watched, humbled, as this unarmed nurse commanded the battlefield not with a rifle, but with gauze, tape, and an unwavering resolve. They secured the perimeter, fought back the attackers, And all the while, their respect for the woman in the center of it all grew with every life she touched. In the aftermath, the SEALs would speak of her with a sense of reverence. They had seen courage before, but this was different. This was a unique brand of bravery, born not of combat training, but of a deep, unshakable commitment to preserving life even as death clawed at the door. She showed them that the most powerful weapon isn't always a gun, and that the strongest leaders don't always wear a uniform. Sometimes they wear scrubs. It's a powerful reminder that heroes come in all forms, and that in the darkest of moments, the human spirit can shine its brightest. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more incredible tales of unsung heroes. We'll see you in the next video.